Hello, can you hear me? Everybody can just confirm quickly if you can see my screen and if you can hear me. Thank you. Sorry, I'm not sure what happened there. It's the first time that's ever happened. Okay, I'll carry on. Um, all right. So the US yen at the moment, it's kind of not showing me anything. The yen's becoming a bit of a safe haven type currency, and it's getting really strong. So I'm waiting, and what I may get, okay, is I may get a kind of starting of a new trend. I might get something in this direction, but at the moment there's really nothing showing. So I'm just going to have to sit the US yen out at the moment. Let me see if on a 4 hour chart makes a liar of me. No, there's nothing there. Okay, so just sit tight on this one. All right, so we're going to get a direction pretty quick. I actually thought we were having a bit of a pause before we drive again, but it's the pause is taking longer, so we'll just sit it out and see if we can get another entry. All right. Okay, let's move to the euro yen. Euro yen, it's a euro pair. Crazy things. Last week we opened way outside of our really nice channel. Today we open way outside of our that channel again. So there's really nothing there. I can't really force a trade out of this one. So this particular pair is one of the super most volatile ones at the moment. So unless you're used to it, and you can steer clear of the euro yen. All right, let's move on. Let's have a look at the Kiwi dollar. Okay, Kiwi dollar, it just keeps falling. Wow, 1,000 pips, 1,070 pips since what have we got? Virtually since the start of May or the end of April. All right, I still can't get a setup. I'm looking for a clean entry. Like I nearly picked that one up, but it wasn't quite the trade that I was looking for. We did have this one. So, but right now there's nothing there. So we're not in this. What we may wait for is we may wait for some kind of a correction or a pullback. I think if it gets towards this region here, the 69 region, and we get an entry, we hit it again. Okay, that's what we're really looking for. All of a sudden, New Zealand's in a bit of, especially after the last rates announcements that they cut their rates, and not only did they cut their rates, they basically said we're watching very, very carefully. If things don't improve, we will take action again. Right, so pretty much that spooked the entire market. That started over here. That gap that was created in the market is still there. All right, and that's pretty much from that time that they said what I've basically just told you. So if we get some kind of a correction towards this level here, which is the next obvious one, and a little bit of a pullback, we might look for an entry to go short on this one. At the moment, I don't have one. It's not. I don't have a channel. I don't have any pattern at all. It's just I've just got a straight line downwards. All right, so I have to wait. Finally, let me have a look at the Euro AUD. Okay, the Euro AUD, even though it's a Euro pair, it is in a nice zone. And what you should basically consider is, we didn't, not sure if we got anything out of those. What I noticed also is that hot spots, and we're right there again. I'm reluctant to trade it right now because we're in the hottest of climates for the euro, and the Aussie's really under punishment as well. So that's what's basically caused all this big movement. Let's just not do anything on the euro Aussie. Okay, it's just a little bit too volatile for us at the moment. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? I'll have a look. I'll summarize again what we've got, what we've done. If anybody wants me to have a look at something, I've got a little bit of extra time today. If you have a question on off topic, please ask it. I'll answer it. The charts are just not showing me as many opportunities today, so I got less. All right, go back and summarize. Aussie dollar, there's a trade on right now for the courageous. That is a clear as daylight entry. All right, let me have one quick look. I'm just going to zoom into a 15-minute chart for 1 second, basically to show you that that gap has virtually closed. So if you were looking to be a seller in it, the gap's closed. So those traders are now out of the market. Those are the ones that would be trying to force it back up. So the path is clear. If you were going to trade it, just stop. The closest that you could consider a stop would be around about that region, which is, we're talking about 77.80 level. All right, it is a fair way away. I understand that, but that doesn't matter to us anymore. It's all about um, making sure that your volume is correct to match your dollar risk on the trade. All right. So if you're not interested in this one, what you could do is maybe put a pending order at about halfway through that candle, about there, as a sell entry, and see if you get triggered. Okay. All right. I'll answer those questions in 1 second. Euro USD. We said we're not going to trade it, but there is a wedge forming. Pound USD is the one that's got the nicest patterns. So we've got this wedge. We're right on the hot spot. We've got the channels as well. Look out for it. We kind of get something there. Gold. We've got a falling wedge as well. We're in the middle right now. We're approaching this level here now. So let's see what happens. US yen. We're still waiting for clarity. Euro yen we're not doing. Kiwi dollar is just falling. And the Euro Aussie we're staying away from. All right, let's have a look at the questions. London session, can we trade GBP USD this week? As per last week's class, Rav, London session, let's stay on the Aussie USD until further notice. And by the way, if you traded last Thursday and last Friday, they were sensational days. Did anybody trade them? Okay. I actually sent out an email to everybody who attended. Only if you attended. If you didn't attend, you wouldn't have received the email. But had you attended last Thursday's class, I sent out an email with the results for the trading session, and there was two good trades in there. And then on Friday there was again another good trading session. Another question. I noticed most of the big moves happen end time of the candle. Any reason for that? Hamid, um, the end time of the candle coincides with the close of New York. So when the candle closes for us in Australia, or in Australian Eastern Standard Time, it turns out to be 7 o'clock in the morning for us, but it's 5 p.m. New York time. It's the end of basically the major trading session. So that's why you could get the last bit of movements towards that time. Okay. Anybody else? Any other questions? No? Well, since I've still got you here, I'll quickly show you. Um, Hopefully I don't crash my computer. Last time I did this, I nearly did. Okay, Aussie, US. Okay, where the new session, it's preparing. I'm talking about the London for the ones that were in the class last Thursday. There it is. That was last Thursday. That was the hot spot. Look at the break. Look how nice we got that. When you get good at it, you'll probably be able to pick up this trade here. All right. But let's say you didn't, you should have got that trade right there and there. Okay. If you went for the second bite, you would have got that trade there. And then basically, depends how long you held it. This is about the next morning you could close it out. All right. The day before, this was a Thursday, so this is like half an hour after I finished showing you how the strategy works. So basically, as soon as I finished, We got the breakdown. We get the pullback right there. Bang and bang. Thanks for coming. Second trade was there. Target 1 and target 2 basically ends up getting stopped out. And so we made nothing on the second half. We made half a profit on the first half. Okay? If you don't know what I just talked about, you need to watch last Thursday's class. Any other questions before I call it a day? No? Okay, well, hang on a sec. One last question here. Flora, you didn't get the email. Okay, I'll send it to you. I've just jotted that down now. Thank you for letting me know. I must have missed it. Okay. All right. If if you okay, this is a if you didn't get the email, I'd noticed that some of you when you logged in, so you got the system asked you to type in your email. If you make a typo, I just get my list from the attendee list. So if there's a typo, it may have not reached you. So when you log in, can you just take care to get the correct spelling? I know it's a bit of a pain. It makes it easier for me. Otherwise, I've got to go look for your individual emails, cross-check who attended, and that's really takes me a lot of time to do that. So if I could ask that you just type it in correctly, I would greatly appreciate it so that when I send stuff out, you get it. Paul, I've noted that. I'll send it out to you. Okay. All right, guys. Take care. Keep alert on the euro situation. All right. For the very least, what you're experiencing right now normally can take you 2 to 3 years of trading experience to learn it. So the fact that you are watching the markets under this environment, it's kind of like a condensed learning session. So take advantage, even if you're not trading it, just get immersed in the situation, get a feel for it, demo trade it if you want to. But there's some good trades out there. This is when good opportunities come about, so you just got to have your finger on the pulse. Okay, I'll see you all on Thursday, 3:30 as usual. I'll have another strategy for us to look at as we progress through our trading program. Okay, take care. Speak to you soon. Bye for now.